right, y'all. So today on the episode of Hookah and Nostalgia, I have a very important, informative person.
Judean.
The
The realest.
realest.
But yeah, I've been good. Just maneuvering through life, figuring it out, planning some things that I was gonna hopefully set me free financially. That I'm working on right now. Just being a mommy.
That's incredible.
Working, the downside of adulting. What else? Bought a house, trying to get some equity. You know, just trying to make some good moves out here.
So everything seems great. You're smiling. Scale of 1 to 10, where's your mental health?
Ooh, I feel like over the past few months it has really shifted in a positive way.
Okay.
And I would say, well, I guess I can't just say it, but I unfortunately feel like I didn't get like diagnosed, but I felt like I was going through postpartum depression after having my kids. And I just had to pull myself out of it. A lot of women don't have the opportunity to. So I was happy I was able to do it. Just find things I love and surround myself around people that I love and care about and things that I love to do. And part of the reason why I'm here today because I love speaking with people. I'm on a positive space at the moment. Clearly thinking, trying to just make my best move, my better move in everything I do. So yeah, I feel like I'm doing good right now.
That's good. So was it, when you said when you had your child, was it because it was new, you're trying to figure it out, or you had doubts, or?
So it was definitely new figuring out, and also like having a kid during the pandemic was kind of tough. So no, I didn't get pregnant during the pandemic, but you know, I was already pregnant and the pandemic boom happened. So it was definitely a transition as far as like, you know, being able to have someone at your appointment with you for support, you know, and it gets shrinks to just one person yourself, no extra guests. And when it came down to giving birth, I was super like sad because I wanted my mom to be there. She couldn't be there because you couldn't have more than one guest, and that guest was of course my child's dad. So I wish my mom was there for the birth, but you know, yeah, it was tough. It really is true when people say that, you know, your friends do decrease in size after you have a kid. It's really true. You see who's real, who's there for you. And then, like I said, throwing the pandemic in there, it's like you can't see nobody. You just by yourself. I see my mom sometimes, see my family sometimes, but now, of course, it's changed. But it was just totally different. And then dealing with my child's father as well. Like, we're not together anymore. You know, dealing with infidelity. That was also a part of it, too. So it was just a lot of emotions. And it's like, dang, like, why am I going through this? Am I not good enough? Why? Like it was a lot of emotions, but you know, you realize that you're the queen, you good, and you can pull yourself out of it. So I feel like that's why. I mean, I feel like it is important to speak with someone. I still said that I need to speak with someone just about it, just to kind of get clarity of things, or just stop like the cloudiness in my brain sometimes. But I kind of think I meditated myself out of it. In a way, just, you know, being able to just focus on positive thoughts and positive things with my son. So I know that was a mouthful.
Nah, get it out. That's the whole point of the show. But what I was going to ask you was for the people who go through that, because I'm sure a lot of people when they have a kid, and, you know, it's tough in the beginning. You know, that's why I think a lot of the first relationships don't work, because you're still figuring it out, whether it's something new. You're really not ready yet. So it's just a lot at once. Because if you notice, a lot of first relationships never work, ever. It's like a 98% chance. Now, that's wrong as hell, but you get my point.
It seems like it'll be, okay, let's get a decent percentage, maybe 60.
Yeah, about 60. I agree with that. So what did you do for the people who might go through that? What did you do to, you know, to protect your peace?
I got away from my ex-boyfriend.
I mean, mine is that. For yourself, when you did that and the loneliness and you had to figure it out, like, okay, this is real. What did you do? Did you read? Did you, I don't know.
Actually, yes. I read some positive affirmations. Like I said, I was meditating just in my own thoughts. Like surrounding myself around good people, good company, people that really care about me, my well-being, and being able to just talk it out with certain people. Just finding things that make you happy, things that you know that makes you happy. You just got to do it. If you feel like you lost yourself, your confidence, you just got to be able to help bring yourself back up. Whatever it is that you feel like you need to do, just start on it.
So who was the person you went to talk to? Because everybody got that one person they talk to. Like
Yeah,
my brother's
honestly,
mine. So who was yours?
My homegirl Ree.
Okay.
She really got me. I really appreciate her ear because I told her a lot, and I don't like sharing anything that I have going on, like private shit. I hate it, but it's like I had to.
Yeah.
I felt like I was like drowning.
For real.
So she was there. Shouts out to my girl, I appreciate her, and my friend Janine too.
Shouts out to Reed, man.
Real talk.
Nah, for real. So with that being said, you said you got a house. Like we can't skip over that. A house?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I did. I'm so proud of myself.
So how was that? Doing all of that? That's a lot.
Yeah.
With the child and the job and.
Yeah, definitely.
That's tough.
Well, I was trying to originally do it back in June last year, but when I went on maternity leave.
You ain't know that ain't. You know what I'm saying? You ain't get a couple PPPs, did you? Now the boy.
Look, that was last year. I would have, man.
Listen.
I found out the PPPs is every year. Did you know that?
Man, listen. There's a reason why I know about it, boy.
No comment. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? No fans be watching. So you ain't been here. Look, real quiet about that. But yeah, so I was looking last year, you know, but I had to stop the process because when I went on maternity leave, unfortunately, I didn't get paid maternity leave because I wasn't with my job. Like,
okay, I got you.
I found out I was pregnant like as soon as I started working. I was like, oh shit.
Anyway. That long enough.
So I didn't get paid maternity leave, so they were just like, oh, because you don't have like consistent paycheck stubs right now, you can't do it. So I was like, okay. So once I got a couple months under my belt after coming back from maternity leave, I just started the process, building my credit up to what it needed to be. You know, start paying down on some shit. Unfortunately, that was the killer. But I want to say this: getting a house is fucking achievable. It really is. It's something you really can do. And the only reason, I mean, it's not as hard as you think. The only part I think that scares people is having a down payment. That's literally it. Yeah. Because, I mean, you really doing the same thing you'll be doing, you know, renting as opposed to except for you just owning. The additionals is just like you got to cut your own grass. But other than that, it's like, you know, I think it's really achievable. I'm happy where I chose to live. The city is a very progressive city. They're really building up around it. I feel like the equity is going to increase like crazy. And I hope maybe, I would say in the next 7 to 10 years, I'm probably going to get another property like to move in and keep my original right here and rent it out.
That's smart. So did you cry or anything when you, was that like on a, when it comes to accomplishments, besides your child, where would you place that again?
Oh my goodness. I can't rank it, but it's up there. Because I have a piece of America now. You know what I'm saying? I own some land.
Yeah, you own a piece of earth.
Yeah. So, you know, it's up there. It's up there. I've achieved a few things.
That's dope.
But, you know,
incredible.
And I had to like step back and really look at everything I've done to this point, because I don't think that I give myself enough credit for what I've done or what I've been able to achieve. Okay. But I feel like I'm just a humble spirit.
Get that shit off, man.
I'm a humble spirit.
You let the humbleness go. I see the humbleness just flying away. It's like, you know, I did a lot to be real. Like, you know I do this, like, for real. Okay, I feel it. Get this shit off.
You be doing it too, though.
Hey.
I done seen you.
Come on now. Come on now.
Don't come over with that old nigga shit.
Preach. You listen, preach.
No, but yeah, definitely. It's definitely up there in my achievements. And I got way more to go in my lifetime. What you feel like you've done, one of your greatest achievements? Not your son, I know your son.
That's a good question. Look at you, trying to reverse the...
Well, I am a natural interviewer.
You seem like a therapist. Right, you're right. I don't know. I would have to say I don't think it's nothing that I've accomplished that's like that to me. I think what I've done, like I feel like I've helped a lot of people out. Like I think that's my strength. Like I'm always helping people. Like I've helped so many people do from what we've done to just life to advice. It's like everybody comes to me and speaks. So it's more so what I've helped people out with, I guess I would say that.
So you think you being able to just be a blessing and help people,
Yeah.
you know, it's one of your achievements to have that openness about yourself.
Yep.
That people can just come to you. You know, you're right.
Because the energy is different than me. Like, you know, when you're around people and you can just feel the energy. Like when I go somewhere, it's like it feel like I can control the room or whoever's around. I can network with anybody, whether they're rude, it's just, that's like a gift I have. The gift of gab, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, Rocco.
Come on now. Really, Rocco stole that from me, but you know, I ain't gonna.
Did, you know, it's
Nah,
my bad.
shouts out to Rocco.
No, big shouts out to him. I love Rocco.
So with that being said, we're gonna get into life.
Yes.
And you know, these past years been crazy. But if you okay, we got all that out the way. Have you ever had anybody to break your confidence down? And do you think somebody can do that again, or you build the fence up? Like everybody's confidence been broken. Do you think?
Yeah, it was broken. No, nobody can do that again.
So you think you tough now?
So I had to remember who the fuck I was.
There you go.
Literally, that's all it was.
Yeah.
Just remember who the fuck I am. And
you got
just
lost in
kind
the
of,
sauce.
I did. And you know, just get back to my practices to myself, just being in tune with myself. That's all it was.
Facts.
I kind of stepped out of that a little bit, so
Facts.
get back to knowing thyself again.
Facts. So to you, what would you rate yourself across the board?
10.
So, oh, there you go. Cause I was gonna say.
To what?
I was gonna say fuck 1 to 10. Fuck not looks, not money, not personality, not everything you could think of as a human being. What would you rate yourself? Everything, just everything in the pot. If somebody met you and you said, somebody asked you, you're like, well, to me, I'm a this, and you ask why, and it's because people just think look sometimes, and it's not.
No, it's not always about that. And you're talking about just in general how I feel about life, or like just what I can give to a person.
About life, like in general, like your mindset, your energy.
I think I'm about a 7.5, 8, in between there.
That's good. That's real good.
I feel like I am, and it's not a joke. It's not a lie. I really feel
real
like
good.
that to myself.
I asked somebody that, they said a 5.
Man, you can't be feeling like about that by yourself.
You can't.
You can't.
You can't.
Because you kind of speak it into existence at that point. You tell I'm 5, like it's like then you're gonna believe it.
Cool, beautiful person, great personality, but just their head. I feel like their head is not there. So when somebody said 5, I asked like, what's?
How you feel about yourself?
You said 7. I was gonna say 8.
That's still good.
I was gonna say 8 because I could improve in a lot of things.
Same.
You know, so.
Yeah.
You know.
But that's good. Okay now. Too positive, energized spirits.
Come on. So with that being said.
Right now.
If you found somebody you really like, say now, you know, you probably moving and grooving, doing your thing, you know, whatever you're doing, your business. So say you meet this dude, right? Say you bowling or something, and y'all click up, you know, you done been through the bullshit, so you know how it goes.
Yeah.
I feel you can filter people out. You have a kid now, so you ain't got time to bullshit.
I don't.
So if you met somebody who you felt crossed 9 out of 10 things on a list you make, would you propose to them, or do you think females shouldn't propose? Like if a female proposed to a guy, how do you feel about that?
I'm not for it. I can't go for that. No, can't do. I can't.
You can't.
No.
So how do you feel about female proposing to guys?
I mean, do what you want to do, sis, but I'm not for it, and men don't look for me to do that because I'm not going to do it. But I understand why she would do it, because most likely she could have been in some Jim Jones Prissy situation, been with him for years, and like, damn, are we ever going to be really committed to each other? Marriage, pen on paper with this, like,
like females are waiting around and they don't want to wait no more. But what if it's a female who's like, oh my God, this is a good dude. Let me catch him before.
Well, at that point, there should have been a discussion.
I agree.
Before we even I got on one knee in front of this crowd of people.
I agree, because I feel like that's just like a guy's role to me, man. I think they're making a lot of guys sensitive. Like it's, I don't know. I just like a female proposed to a guy. That don't seem.
That's imbalanced as fuck.
Yeah, it's like
I'm not going for it.
that's like you get a flat tire and you like, I got it, baby. She's like, no, I got it, and go change the tire. Like that's what it feels like to me, bro. Like
So
I don't know.
So okay, you and your girl been together, but I don't know if marriage is in your plan. Do you plan on getting married in your life?
I'm gonna be real with you.
No.
No. In my life, no matter who I've talked to, marriage never crossed my mind. But I think things happen when you get older. You start seeing things, and you start understanding what it is. At first, I used to think it was just a piece of paper.
Yeah.
You sign your name. It's the court date, and then to me, it's business.
It is business.
You see what I'm saying? It's like a business partner. But I understand now. Back then, I think if I was in let's say a long-term relationship or a deep relationship, you can love someone, but if you don't, marriage never crossed my mind, so there's no telling where, how can I say it? I don't think the journey was worth the risk. Like if I was married and got a divorce, that shit would have been terrible.
Yeah.
But I didn't get married because I knew it probably wasn't gonna last.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
You gotta be realistic too.
Yeah, so now I feel like I went through bumps and bruises, and if I was to get married and I do get married, it's in my head now because I feel like I've moved enough to know the do's and don'ts. Like I'm not the same person. I've matured, and if it does fail, the journey was worth it. Before, I don't feel like it was worth it. Whether I had a son or whether you gave me $1 million, like I don't, compromise over nothing. So yeah.
So the views have changed, and you can see yourself getting married, basically.
Yeah, a lot has changed though. Like I'm more open to like things like meditation and like pedicures, manicures. I would have never did. What?
So you
South side?
going to get your pedicure? I'm actually happy you.
Come on, man! Like
and speak to the men. Let them know it's okay to get groomed.
It is. But
let them know.
But the way we're raised and conditioned, we just so feminine. Tough. Yeah, like we just so tough, and like I said, you get older, things change. Like I would have never been drinking wine. I would. You mature.
You're right. I love wine.
Yes.
Love me a good wine. What's your favorite wine?
Don't get me on here, cause I'm starting naming a bunch. It's the only thing I just don't like bitter wine. If it's sweet, I'm with it. So we do it like that.
There we go. My favorite is Riesling. Excuse me.
Okay, cause a lot of people can't drink sweet stuff. I can drink anything.
No, I'm straight. Well, sometimes mixed drinks, some fruity drinks do be too much. But as far as like sweet wine, that's all for me.
Yeah, we'll change the subject, bro. How you feel about marriage? You done flip the wine and. You know what I'm saying? You done winning or not.
You sure right. I sure did.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
man. Oh, and another question.
I don't think I believe it. What's up?
We're going to get to that because I feel it. That's because I get it. But has anything else changed since you've gotten older? Like not saying you're a fossil or nothing, but as time went by between having a kid, like, do you look at friends, family? You said friends. Do you look at family different? Do you look at religion different? Like, did anything around you? Did your eyes open? Did they close? Did you look at shit as bullshit or like music, everything? Like, what changed with you? That's a deep question, man.
It is a deep question. Just in general, I think having a kid made me learn patience. So I have a lot of more patience than what I did, and actually that used to be something I was a little scared about or skeptical about when I was like, damn, I don't have no patience like that. Like I hope I don't be screaming at him,
Yeah.
But I'm not doing it. He's just a baby, but I definitely learned patience. Learn more about financial literacy. That's important as far as savings.
Very.
What else? I mean, I feel like I'm still pretty much the same person.
Okay.
Like, I feel like I'm always on some positive good shit, positive vibes. And I just try to maintain that.
So, you said the same thing. So, if you feel like you don't believe in marriage, then what do you believe in? Because some of you don't believe in love. Like, marriage is love. Like, it's kind of
I think
cliche,
all should,
but
I probably gonna end up dating my whole life.
I don't want this to sound like, okay, let me ask you something. Do you think it's because
My life situation.
No, do you think it's because you weren't taught? Like, do you think you can be taught to love, or do you think you can be taught to love?
I love love, so it's like it's not taught to love. I don't mind being in love.
Not you. I'm saying other people. Because if you love something, you don't want to hurt it, right?
Right.
So can you be taught to love, or can you just?
I don't think so, because it's all about your childhood. Everything stems down to that. It does. You know, seeing love, wanting love, seeing two parents, seeing one parent. You know, it really boils down to your childhood. You feel like your parent wasn't there for you. You feel like you wasn't loved from your parent or someone that you really wanted that love from. I feel like it does transfer, because you don't know what love really feels like. So you're not sure how to really give it.
So you can get attention and think it's love?
Get attention and think it's love? Some people may feel like that, yeah.
So what if... So do you think somebody can love something and cheat on it? And why? Why? I know you're going to say no, but why?
I'm going to say yes, actually.
What? You the first female, but you're a realist. You're a realist. You're a realist.
Because I'm a cheap bet. No, I'm just playing, but...
Yo.
No, but...
say that, but don't mess up your future endeavors like that. You tripping. People gonna see that.
They're gonna be like...
They be like, yeah, okay, let me go ahead and cross off the list.
I'm just playing. No, please don't cross me off. Give me a fair chance. But
Give her a fair shot.
no, I do believe... I mean... I'm going to say some wise words one of my good friends actually told me too. Shouts out to him.
Yeah.
A man can really still love you if he cheats on you. However, it's about availability to men. And if your availability speaks this man's love language, and that can be anything, available to just talk. When I feel like I probably can't talk to her about that. Your real girl about that. Availability to just hang out on a different vibe than what your girl's getting. Even though you may love hanging out with your girl too, you just love this girl vibe too. And it sucks, because you want to be the only woman, but at this point in time in my life, it's about acceptance too sometimes.
Yeah.
And I think I'm at the point that I have now understood and accepted the fact that every nigga cheat. It's not right. But am I saying I'm putting up with it? No, that's why I'm single now. But I'm just saying I know niggas cheat.
Smart woman, man. I say that because who the fuck you been talking to? Steve Harvey?
Like
that
young boy,
nigga be
24 too. Like
the way Steve Harvey be talking, man, that shit was off of how to, man, you got that shit from Steve Harvey, man. Lord Harvey daddy, man.
Nah. He was right though. When he said that, honestly, he changed the whole perspective of everything. I said, damn.
Okay, so
that motherfucker right.
So so what?
You was ready to come back, right?
No, because I'm going off what you're saying. If that's how you feel, that's how you honestly feel. So do you think guys can have female friends?
Of course, because I have a lot of male friends. You know that.
Facts, but you saying what you saying? Girls may not believe that. Like, could you?
It's hard if I think just initially being able to trust your partner. You know, you have to trust your partner. You have to give them a chance. My thing is this a friend you just met? Because I'm actually questioning her intentions.
You're right.
Or is this a friend that's just been there for years? Because if you've been had a friend for many years, who am I to step in and say, you can't be her friend anymore? And you know the girl since 8th grade and we 28, 29. That's fucked up.
You maturity, boy, maturity. Maturity, you are wiser, you calm down a little bit. So what are you looking for then? I mean, obviously nothing, but
yeah, not right now.
So
that's a poor question.
No, because think about it. If you think and know and believe deep down in your heart, all men cheat, but you know you don't want to be alone. As a female, you know you're gonna want friends or you're gonna be out there dating, you know, doing your thing. There's nothing wrong with that. So what would your ideal like? So what if you were with someone? Do you respect someone? Okay, here you go. Do you respect someone who cheats on you and keep it real with you? Like, look, I love you. This is just what I do. I'm a nigga, and keep it real with you. Or would you rather have somebody who shows you the affection, the care, the love, take care of your business, and cheats on you but doesn't tell you? You never find out, no idea. You think it's Prince Charming. But in your mind, you're thinking all guys cheat. Which one would you respect more?
The one who's cheating and taking care of everything he needs to take care of. No, I'm asking a question. I'm asking a question.
Yes.
I want to know. Is he being messy in his phone? Is he keeping the evidence?
No,
in his phone?
nothing.
I will choose that nigga because I don't want to see no proof of this shit. I know this sounds sad because it sounds like I really am accepting it, but that was my whole issue with my ex.
Just disrespect.
Oh my God, it was seeing the facts in the phone, like you're clearly fucking this girl, talking to this girl.
I don't want to put nobody's business out there. I'm sorry, I don't want to.
He most likely ain't gonna see this.
Yeah.
But mainly because he don't be online like that.
Okay. But
anyway, okay.
No,
you're
right. I get what you're saying. Keep going. I see what you're saying. But
basically, in a nutshell, you being messy,
yeah.
and then I'm seeing the proof, and then you still lying while it's in my face. That's an issue to me.
You know what I think? I think that's why you know the old school like grandma and all them relationships work. So like the older love, that's why I think it worked. I think.
Because there was no technology involved. Like, it was just
probably,
like, look,
they was probably doing
sassy lady down the street.
But it
you
was
know
respect. Yeah, they got family all the way across, like, across the street or something. So the respect thing, you're like the third female who said that. They would rather you just keep it out the... But you can't act like... So what about the females? Like, okay, so let me ask you this.
And you can't bring that home, please.
So let me ask you something.
So I'm not taking you back.
How can you say that about... guys cheating when everybody's probably cheated once in their lifetime? It's quiet now, so that means everybody cheats.
Yeah, but I ain't never cheated. Yes, I did.
See what I'm saying? So how can you say every guy when everybody cheats?
Damn, that's pretty bad. I did cheat.
But it's life though. Like you did it so long, you don't forgot. But so how can if everybody did it? Like how can we all be hypocrites? Like is it because people stopped? Or?
I think it's I've done it. I swear I've done it once, and I know that's like still not good to do it, but I don't know. It should have been enough to eat you up. But like I said, every relationship I've been in, there's been some type of infidelity. So from the other side, so it's like statistically speaking, it's like all niggas really cheat. And statistically speaking, for myself, I only cheated once. So I haven't been in like maybe like 4 or 5 serious relationships. Yeah. And all of them cheated. It's like,
Do you think it's you?
No, I never gonna think it's me.
You said like that kind of like.
Because it's all about availability.